What's up, you guys? It's your girl AkiyaTiffany back again with a long overdue video. Life has been ghetto, so I just been living my life and doing what I have to do, working, chilling, and all of that other stuff in between. One of the ghetto things that happened during my ghetto period away from you guys was that I caught COVID. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about my experience with COVID. And basically, we'll just get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop playing with me. Other than that, let's get into it. So basically, my COVID experience was that it literally just feels just like the flu. Literally, nothing more, nothing less. Just like how nobody ever wants to get the flu, nobody wants to get COVID. It literally is just basically like another flu strand. That's exactly how it felt. All of my symptoms was just like the flu. I was actually at work. I was fine. I went on break to go eat some food, and I noticed that when I came back from break, I was just feeling super sick. Like I wasn't normal. I was extremely cold. As I've stated in the past, I am a supervisor for a huge department store, and I was just like walking around supervising, doing my job, and all of my associates was just like, oh my gosh, Akiya, like, why are you shivering so much? You never shiver. If anything, you're always hot. Because I'm like always hot at my job because I just feel like the ventilation isn't proper. But I was just like freezing, like super duper chills like crazy, like literally shivering, even with the jacket on. Like I had like a thick cardigan on and I still was shivering. And then I was getting very dizzy, very lightheaded, faint. Like it was just really bad. Like if I turned too fast, I was getting serious headaches. Like if I made sudden movements or try to hurry up and rush with my movements, I was getting serious headaches. It was just beyond me. So I ended up not feeling well. I left work early that night. And basically when I got home, basically walking home, it was like Jesus really had to take the wheel because your girl was really about to like tap out. If you guys just heard that, it was somebody speeding in Brooklyn. You know how these guys be with their little renties and X, Y, and Z. But anyways, like, yeah, I was walking home and I'm like, it was just so crazy to walk home. I felt so dizzy. I legit was just like praying to God that I got home safe, that I didn't pass out. Like it was really bad. Plus it was super cold because this was before spring had arrived and it was just super windy outside. Like it was wild crazy, but I did make it home safe and sound. The first thing I did, of course, is just call my mom, talk to her. You know, you always call your mom just to see like little remedies and stuff. And then I got in the shower. I took a shower. The shower really did help because a hot shower, if you close like the door and everything and keep all the steam in, it helps to break up all the mucus on your chest, and then it helps your like passageways like through your nose and stuff to help you breathe easier. So the shower really did help. After that, that was pretty much it. I took like some NyQuil. I made some ginger tea with like lime in there. I put some honey in there and I took my butt to bed. The next day I noticed I had no appetite. I did still have my sense of my senses. I could still smell and taste and everything, but I lost my appetite. All I did literally was just juice. I juiced literally for 48 hours, and literally within 40 hours, I was within good standing to go back to work. So that's how crazy and how important it is to literally eat healthy and clean and eat plant-based items, because it really does help your immune system to combat all those sick like symptoms and things of that nature. Eating clean doesn't mean that you won't get sick. Everyone gets sick, but what it does mean is you'll be able to combat those sickness and things way easier and faster than the average person that isn't eating clean. So that's literally all I did. I just had freshly made juices and smoothies, and I was able to get over it pretty fast. Other than, you know, the colds, the chills, being dizzy, headaches, I had body aches like crazy. My ears were aching like crazy. Like my ears was aching on some disgusting vibes. I hated it. My body was very sensitive. I was very tired, and my breathing was a little off too because I am asthmatic. My asthma doesn't really act up that much, to be completely honest with you, but every now and then it will act up, and this was one of those moments where it did act up for sure. And then like I said, my body movement was just off. So like I said, what helped me was to rest, but don't rest too much because you don't want to handicap your body. So I would rest, like, you know, just make sure I'm not over, like, you know, stressing myself out about getting work done or anything like that. I would take it easy, but I would still make sure, hey, if I you know, could go outside for a walk, I would go outside for a walk. Or if I just wanted to like wash the dishes or making my juices and smoothies, little things like that, you know, make sure you're taking a shower, you know, your regular hygiene routines, because you don't want to handicap yourself or cripple yourself so much to the fact where you're not moving at all. That's like a cause for disaster. When you have COVID, or if you're sick in general, you want to keep your body moving. So even if you can't like work out, you know, doing stretches, you know, some type of light, quick yoga type vibe or something like that, that will really help you. And then after that, what else did it is? Sorry, I'm reading my notes. Hot showers, like I said, breaking up the mucus in your chest and helping you to breathe better. It clears your sinuses up. It eases your aches. It's therapeutic. You know, if you got your essential oils or a diffuser, even better. And then eating clean, like I said, that really did work. You know, I fasted for like 2 to 3 days, mainly only fruits and veggies, mainly just did juices and smoothies. And then supplements, if you have any supplements, I don't know, like melatonin to help you sleep well. Sleep is very important. If you have CBD oil, something just to ease you up, your herbal teas, things like that. If you take your vitamins, you know, if you take Irish moss or bladderwrack, anything like that, you know, herbal teas, everything's good in that nature. And then water, along with the herbal teas, is drinking all of your water, is flushing out all the toxins and getting rid of everything, helping you to eliminate waste and all that stuff, because that does help. I don't know about you guys, but when I have the flu, I've had it twice in my life, including no, I've had it 3 times in my life, including COVID. And I know when I have the flu, it can get a little, you know, I be moving mountains, let's just say that. And if you get it, you get it. And if you don't, you don't. I ain't gonna go into detail. But yeah, you either go let it out through the mouth or the other way. That's all I'm gonna say. And then painkillers. Painkillers work. I use Tylenol Extra Strength. That really did help for my headaches. And that was pretty much it, y'all. By the time I went back to, like, by the time the 3rd day came, after 3 days, I was ready to go back to work. I wasn't in the best mood, but I was in a good enough mood to go back and get, you know, get my bag and, you know, make my money. But the crazy part is, when I was sick, I knew it was COVID, but I didn't even get diagnosed with it yet. It was actually maybe like a couple days later that I had got my results back, and they said that I did test positive. So by that time I was already at work, and then I had to go back home and quarantine for 2 weeks. So by the time I had to quarantine, I was already feeling great, like, you know, but I was just doing a lot of other things outside of YouTube. You know, business wise, I was cleaning my house, doing like a thorough cleaning, just taking some me time, resting, things of that nature. But that was pretty much it, y'all. So in conclusion, I just feel like COVID, in my opinion, is a little overhyped. It is something that is very real. I'm not saying that it's fake. It's not fake. It is real, because I definitely had it. I tested positive only once during this whole, you know, since this came on the scene, but I did test positive for it. It is very real. However, I do feel that it is overhyped. To me, it's the flu. I remember when I had the flu, that's literally what it feels like. I just don't understand why they're trying to make it seem like it's something more than the flu. The flu is something serious. People die from the flu all the time, every year. It just doesn't get broadcast in the media to the extent that COVID does, but that's how serious it is. I don't think it's any more serious than the flu, though. Even like, you know, last year I went to Miami Carnival. You're talking 1 million people literally in close proximity. There was no social distancing or anything like that. And like, I came back and I wasn't sick. I didn't catch COVID. I caught COVID at my job. You know, I got COVID months later, only going to work and the grocery store, literally, and home. That's it. And, you know, I caught it. But when I went to Miami and I was literally down there for a whole week, we were going in Ubers, we were going to parties, we were going to, you know, restaurants. We went to Carnival and Juve, all these events, you know, the airport, the airplanes. There was no social distancing. None of us are wearing masks. You know, none of us were, well, no, some of us were, you know, vaxxed and some of us weren't. But, like, none of us caught COVID. When I came back from Miami, everybody, like, in the Carnival community in Brooklyn was all just waiting around to be like, oh, let's see who comes out with COVID. Like, we thought it was going to be some big outbreak. There was none. Even, like, Miami is outside. Like, all the stores, nobody required you to wear a mask or anything of that nature. Only one cab that entire week, only one cab driver asked me to put on my mask. Other than that, nobody else asks you to put on your mask. Like, they just don't believe in that thing in Florida. Life is real regular, very simple, and I feel like we all just need to get back to that way of living. I'm not saying not to take any precautions. Like, I won't lie, at work I still do wear my mask just because, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if I go to the grocery store or the pharmacy, I'll put on my mask, but like if I'm going out, I don't put it on. It's like to each his own. I just don't think it has to be a big deal in the manner that they're making it. That's all I'm saying. So that's the tea on my little COVID experience. I know this video is pretty quick, but that's all I gotta say for now, y'all. I'm trying to groove and ease my way back into this YouTube lane. I know y'all tired of hearing me saying that, but it just is what it is. Like, your girl is tired. Your girl has a 9-to-5. Your girl's a new, you know, small business owning entrepreneur. And your girl like to get ghetto at times. You know, guys are out here acting ghetto. You know, everything's just ghetto. Like, I just be needed time to myself. That's all. But I'm going to try to come back with another video within a week span. I am going to try my best to continue on this weekly basis. I keep failing it, but hello, you fall down, you get back up, and I'm going to just keep doing that. I'll see you guys next time. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to choose your peace over your desires. You guys have a blessed day, and see you next time.